What's going on, people? Just gonna wait. We have a panel at New York Comic Con that's gonna show something about the new Karate Kid movie. I don't know what it is, but they dropped the trailer conveniently enough as this panel is about to happen. It's a Sony Pictures panel, so they're doing something about Venom 3, Craven, and of course Karate Kid Legends. That's also part of it. So I'm just gonna stream for that panel and see if there's anything good. They're talking about Craven right now, so I'm not going to share my screen until that. Honestly, if we get the trailer for Karate Kid Legends before a part 2 trailer, that would be so dumb. It really would be. I mean, you never know. They could drop something. It's at New York Comic Con. I'm assuming Ralph would be there, but you never know. It might just be the director of the movie. We'll see what's going on, because perhaps we'll find out something important about the film. That's all I'm here for. We'll see what's going on, though. The Karate Kid Legends movie comes out next year in May. It was originally for December, so we would have had a trailer or teaser by now anyway. So, yeah, it's out in May. This isn't. It's not. It got moved. Craven's out in December. If anyone cares about that movie. Can they get to the main bit? I don't know how long they are gonna be on each film, but this panel's only an hour, so we will see. Honestly, don't know what they're doing with this Craven movie other than what I've seen in the trailers, but hopefully it isn't bad. But just give me 1 second. I'm doing a voice note. All right. They're talking. The director of. Is it Venom? He's talking right now about the film. But if you guys have any questions, I'll answer some stuff before I show the screen. Um, yes, that is when the movie's out, May 30th, 2025. I know, right? Already 2 weeks. I like your profile picture as well, Finn. It's gone so quick. I mean, that Texan con was the week before. I mean, last week, and then obviously Scotland was before that. I can't believe that, dude. That was such a good con. Mm, I'm doing good. How are you doing? My audio is a little quiet. Hold on. Could be the gain. Let me have a look. Um, okay, do you guys hear me a little bit better? I can't exactly speak loud. It's kind of like I don't think anybody did. I don't think any of us expected that title. I mean, at first it sounded like a game. Then it sounded more like a title that's referring to Ralph and Jackie, but gotta put William in there as well. Honestly, Philomena, I think that could be what's happening because Kung Fu is pretty much how karate was born. So I don't know if they're trying to. I have a theory that they might be trying to do that, but that could ruin a lot of stuff with Karate Kid because if you're now going, oh, Kung Fu is the reason it exists in real life, it kind of does make sense, but in this universe, if you want to do that, does it ruin stuff from the OG franchise? It could low key, but my theory is that Mr. Han is a Miyagi from the Shimpo Sensei side, and he knows Kung Fu. And Ben Wang might be the first hybrid student that knows Miyagi Do in Kung Fu and karate, but I could be wrong because he knows Kung Fu already. So maybe he's learning karate. But again, why does he want to know karate? And what are they trying to do here? I mean, this is why people are worried about the movie. But I just hope, however they do it, it will not mess with anything in Cobra Kai because it's there after. But if anything, that it will do more for Daniel and it will do something cool with Mr. Han. So hopefully it's good. I do not want this film to be damn awful because that'd suck. And I know fans are worried it might be like, a cash grab and all these types of things, but I really hope they're not trying to just cash in on Cobra Kai because I mean the big three should have got involved in this, or they should have had them involved for this movie. Um, if anything goes wrong with it. So yeah, Sony, I hope you know what you're doing. Cheng and Dre aren't necessarily. Well, that 2010 film was a remake, so it's in its own universe. Unless Sony have now made it canon, but they still haven't made that clear. Perhaps another version of Dre and Cheng could exist in the Miyagi verse, but again, I don't know if they're gonna do that. And I don't think if Jaden Smith wants to be in it unless Will Smith kind of forces him to do it because he kind of does own the rights to the Karate Kid with Sony. So I would rather Cheng comes back because Zach's a badass. He is the actor who played Cheng. Um, Okay, what's going on? They're just showing content at the con right now. Yeah, the big three made it clear that Cobra Kai was separating the 2010 film from the Miyagi verse, and I think Hayden Schlossberg and John made the term, or all the big three did. So that separated the 2010 film, and the Hilary Swank movie was part of it as well. Um, they refer to Jackie Chan as himself when Robbie said there's like a line he says to Daniel in season 1 when they're training. So Shawu, that's actually true. It's not fake. What's going on, Cobra Kai Underground? How you doing? No idea if they're gonna drop the trailer. Maybe they're gonna wait till November because that would have been a year since they announced the film. So yeah, yeah, that's what would happen because Mr. Han, even though he's played by Jackie Chan, he's obviously a separate person. So it's gonna be weird. It's gonna be annoying for the big three because they made that very clear. But Sony seemed to have, again, I think they've changed that. But I guess we'll still see. Still need so much clarification on this. Can they get to the Karate Kid Legends a bit, please? I want to see what's going on. Well, that's my theory, because if Daniel's in this film, karate's gonna have to be involved, right? Because I swear to God, if they do like Daniel learns kung fu, I'm not gonna lie, that's gonna be like really like, why are we doing that? But yeah, I guess we'll see. Still nothing yet. I mean, I'll show you. I'll share my screen so you guys know what's going on. This is basically the panel, and they're showing, I think, something for Craven. So that's what's going on right now. I'll share my screen when the Karate Kid Legend stuff begins, because that's why I'm here. I think what they're doing is if Mr. Han's not Miyagi, he learned from the Chinese side, but again, he could be related, so who knows? But then Daniel not finding out this in Cobra Kai, it can get in the way of the story because he went to Okinawa with this stuff about Miyagi, never told him. If Mr. Miyagi knew this stuff, that would definitely screw a few things, and I hope they didn't do that. I really hope they made it so Daniel only found this out, and he's the first to find out about this other side because there was never any connection over the years. But again, I don't know how they wrote it and what the final thing is that they've done with it, so we still have to wait. What is that on my mic? But I think they're going to the Shimpo Sensei. I think that's what they're doing here because it doesn't make any sense for them to include that part of Miyagi-Do and the history. I mean, yeah, I honestly don't know. Well, the film is set in the East Coast. So Li Fong, who's played by Ben Wang, he's going to New York. So they're doing the opposite. Dre left New York to go to China. Now they're having a kid from China going to New York. So that's what they've done. And the supposed plot leak that came out like over a year ago now, maybe just under 2 years now, I think that was telling us what the idea was. But if that's what they were going for, I'm not convinced. I think there's got to be more clarification. Oh, they're still doing this panel for that. For Cobra Kai? Cobra Kai finished months ago with filming. Finn, I actually spoke to Frank about this. I still need to release my interview with Frank Helmer, the costume designer. I was like, you need to put these out on like on out there and auction them or something because it's so good. Honestly, Kenny needs to take Devin's spot. Like they need to bring him back. It's so important because Kenny is one of those characters that will give so much more to the team. And all due respect to Devin, like she stole that place. It should have been Kenny, and I'm sure she'll admit it because that'd be great growth for a character, especially because she's just trying to be in the team to impress Johnny, and she wants to be, badass and all these type of things. So she's got to own up to it. I really hope she does and tells Kenny. Okay, they brought out Aaron Taylor Johnson for Craven movie, so we might see Ralph for the Karate Kid Legends film. I mean, that might make sense that Mr. Han has like a good relationship with Li Fong and they know each other, but it's so confusing to see what they're doing because they were filming in Canada, in Montreal, and I'm trying to figure out why they filmed there and not in New York, unless they did film there. But I think if they're doing kung fu and karate, this is gonna get very messy. I think this panel has been going on for 20 minutes, and they've just been talking about Craven. Please give us something on the Karate Kid that's worth my time. So British. Craven is a hunter, not a poacher. All the stuff with leaks, a lot of it's fake. So just be aware of that. And there's some accounts that are trying to get clout and getting all these things out about season 6. Just don't pay attention to it. And I don't think a lot of it's real anyway, but if anything ends up being real, that's just such a disappointing thing. I do feel like if they marketed the show better, then maybe this wouldn't have happened. But again, why is like there been so many leaks? This is terrible for the final season. Oh, come on. They better have something about this Karate Kid film because I've done a stream for nothing then. I'm not a stunt double. I mean, I would love to be that level of like martial arts where I can do stunts for somebody in a Cobra Kai, but I'd happily be a stand-in, uh, or whatever, or just being my own character. Zach, who played Chang, said that he's working with Jackie Chan in a movie not long ago. Do you think he'll be inspired? If he ends up being in this film, then the 2010 film might be canon. But they could also have like the characters appear, and they could just say that 2010 film is not connected, but they're bringing in characters from it, so they're connected to the Miyagi verse. But again, that's got nothing to do with Karate Kid. That's more the kung fu story that they've got over there. It's in the Miyagi verse if they do that. Can we just please get to the Karate Kid Legend stuff? Well, I think Kenny would take Devon's spot because she cheated, and then Anthony, if he even goes there, I don't know how that would work. Um, well, my theory for to touch on what you're saying, Finn, my theory for before season 5, you know, uh, or when season 5 was coming out, I remember like my theory is like maybe they'll go to 7 seasons, and the idea is the Sekai Takai early stages will be in season 6, so they'll have 10 episodes of season 6. Season 7 would be the last season. That would have 10 episodes as well, but they can really flush out character stories and the tournament and build more with the new characters because it just gives more like it gives more to the tournament and more the stakes and more with characters. But I think that could have dragged it a bit. So them doing 15 episodes of season 6, like it is like almost like well, John said it. They're all like mini seasons, or each part is like a mini season, but it's like a season and a half. That's what we're getting with season 6. So think of it in that way. But yeah, if it was to do with the tournament, early stages, and they really flush out the tournament, so it'd have to be a little bit different for me if they went to do this idea, because the tournament structure would be they really show like each fight and each team event like with a lot more. There's more fighting, more action. They could have done a lot of action just for that season 6, and then the like the big cliffhanger for the end of that would be one of the big semi-final fights, and then perhaps there's like a really crazy cliffhanger that sends season 7 to a spiral, and then you could have more characters um returning that we haven't seen. I don't know how else they would have gone about it. I'm happy with the 3 parts. I think it's just depends on how they're doing the Sakai Takai. So yeah, I just like the idea of 6 and 7. 6 really is preparing them early stage of the tournament. Season 7, maybe the first half of the season is the rest of it. Second half is really wrapping up all the stories, and there's so many characters now, so it would probably have worked nicely in that way. But again, yeah, I mean that we played a game of this or that exclusively with Brandon and Daniel, so that's coming out soon. I'm gonna release that when part 2 drops, or just around that time, because I feel like it'd make more sense. But I've got so many videos that I haven't released that will come out before part 2 releases. So like some interviews and stuff, and then interviews for part 2 will be after November 15th, or from the November 15th. Okay, Craven's panel is finally done. Let's see what we got. We'll see. Karate Kid is next.
We are about to give you a very first look at a very important film in the Karate Kid franchise, because this film is going to unite all the different branches, finally, of the Karate Kid history. No one in the world has seen anything, as I said, of this. First, we're going to show you the poster, which just debuted today from Karate Kid Legends. Can we put that up on the screen, guys? Karate Kid Legends. Drum roll. Here we go. Here it comes.
Oh, for God's sake.
Important, because finally we are going to see the different worlds collide. There it is. There it is. As you can see, finally, Daniel LaRusso and Jackie Chan's Mr. Han are together in this movie, guys. This is an expansion of the Karate Kid world. It's a new chapter that brings together characters from the 2010 film, of course, where Jackie Chan played a kung fu master, and of course, Ralph Macchio, the late Pat Morita, all those characters together and bringing the story ahead, also anchored by a wonderful young actor named Ben Wong. He's the titular Karate Kid. He is amazing in this movie. You are going to love him. You're going to love this movie. It is coming in May, but you don't want to hear me talk about it. You don't want to stare at a poster. You want to see some footage, don't you?
Wait, they're going to show us footage.
Okay, guys. For the very first time, an exclusive look at Karate Kid Legends. Here we go.
Are you shitting me? We can't even see it. No way. They've literally given a first look at... Okay, hold on. I'm gonna see if I can get the footage up. Sharing my screen. They've literally dropped the first look at the thing. Wait, I'm trying to get it up. Hold on. Pause. Come on, where's this footage? I need to see it. They might be dropping it on socials in a moment, so let's just wait. How? I just can't believe that. Holy damn. Can we... This goddamn account thing. I just want to see the footage.
Awesome. Goosebumps, right? That is, by the way, helmed by a great director named Jonathan Entwistle. It's coming May 30th, so mark your calendars. It's going to launch Memorial Day weekend. Karate Kid back in theaters. Very exciting. Okay. You might notice there are some chairs behind me. What's going on, Josh, you might ask? Well, we're going to talk about Venom.
Wait, is that
Venom: The Last Dance, to be precise. It is coming very soon. These movies are wild. They are
it?
crazy.
Okay,
They are like
screw
no
this
other.
panel because I'm gonna try and find the footage for you guys. Hold on. They've given us an exclusive first look, so hold on. So when is the goddamn movie coming out? I mean, when is that goddamn trailer coming out? Give me 1 second, guys, because they just showed them a first look. Like, I don't know what they showed, and it's not the fucking poster. Please bear with me, guys. Hold on. They really skipped the Karate Kid. They just showed people there something. This goddamn account stuff. Hold on. What is going on? I don't know why they didn't show the trailer. It's probably because they're waiting to drop it still. But the fact they showed an exclusive first look there, it's got to be like a second long. I don't know how long it's going to be. God damn it. No, Ralph, Jackie, no one actually turned up. So that's just strange how they didn't have anything. This is annoying me. I mean, is it this complicated to see the exclusive stuff? Give me 2 seconds, guys. Sorry about this. I just want to see if we can find a way of showing you the footage. Excellent. How do we access this goddamn thing? This pop verse thing? It's just starting to annoy me. I'm trying to find out how you can access the stuff. that's ass. So how the hell do we access the... We couldn't even see the goddamn footage. I'm trying to get the footage. Come on. Honestly, I thought they were going to show us the footage, but for some reason they haven't. Yeah, why have the stream if you're not going to show the footage? You're literally promoting the con as well. I don't understand this. They have this like membership thing, but I don't get how it works because like it's how do you still do you have to just be at the con? Is that it? You can't still see the footage? I mean, that's so annoying. Because they have this like site within the con which gives you access to seeing what's there, but I guess it's like the the whole thing, like San Diego Comic-Con, but surely somebody is going to upload the footage. It's probably going to leak unless they were that serious about it. Absolutely nothing I can get on this end. That's such BS. Nah, I mean, they could be saving this for November, as I said, but it's still dumb. I hope somebody just posts it. I want to see what this first look is. How have we got? It's just crazy that we got that before the part 2 trailer, unless this is after the part 2 trailer. It's so dumb. What's going on, TJ? How are you? Yeah, why have a stream for panels when you can just watch that anytime? Like, it's not exactly special. That's annoying. They didn't even like say anything about it other than very vague statement by Josh Horowitz. There's absolutely nothing here right now that's actually interesting. What are they? Let me just see if there's anything. Because they even like it didn't make any sense, but they even show like they show they even show the poster, which I don't get. It's literally out there. Someone please like someone please show us the footage. I really want to see what the hell is going on with this film. Why would you drop a poster and not have anything followed up with it? I'm trying to see if anyone from the con has posted anything, but absolutely nothing. They dropped a trailer. I'm gonna have to check Twitter. I'm gonna go on Twitter right now because someone must have posted something from it. One of my friends is actually there, and he saw the footage, but I don't think he filmed anything. The first trailer was shown. Damn. No footage? There's absolutely nothing. What's going on? Okay, let me just show you my screen so you know what the hell's going on. So a trailer did drop at this con. Not sure if any of it. The first trailer for Karate Kid Legends was shown off. Unfortunately, Jackie did not make it to NYCC. Neither was Ralph. That's all like people got. Come on. The new project, blah blah blah, with the two of them introducing footage in a video. That's literally all we got. The footage of both Ralph and Jackie training Ben. Like in the film or as like behind the scenes, Lan? And where did you see that? I got a message my friend because he's there. My friend Leo. Ugh. Yeah, I'm just gonna put a tweet out. I'm just gonna put a tweet out and ask, people that were there, what what did people see at the? Uh, I'm sure we'll get an answer soon. Okay, Than, you've just redirected me to. Could someone have taken like a photo at least, so you know what the hell's going on? Yeah, I mean, dropping the poster and then showing a first look here is a bit strange. Thank you, Than. Um, oh. So Okay, I'll share my screen in a minute, but someone that was there said they showed the new Karate Kid training. Seems like he's Jackie's student. Jackie looks for Daniel to help train the new student as well, because they're a lot alike, being a fish out of water. It's happening. Mr. Hans and Miyagi, that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. And this guy also said that the trailer doesn't reference anything from Cobra Kai. So I'm still trying to figure out why is Daniel training him? Okay, he's Jackie's student. Makes sense because he does kung fu. But why is he learning karate? This is the thing they should have addressed. What's so important here about that? That's what I want to know. Well, I hopefully that footage comes out. Maybe this weekend they'll drop something, or next week. I don't know, but I honestly don't know what's going on. Ah, well, looks like it is. Especially Ralph said in the grand universe of the Karate Kid basically is. Honestly, I think that's what's happening. I worry they're gonna try and mix. It sounds cool. Karate did stem from kung fu, but they haven't made that a thing in the Miyagi verse. So why are they trying to do that? And then they're trying to have Mr. Han connected to the Miyagi Shimpo Sensei or whatever's going on there, because this example they've just used. I mean, this person on Twitter literally said, "Thank you, Thanora, um tagging me in this. I'm gonna read it out very carefully, just so you guys can read this. You guys can see that, right? They showed the new Karate Kid training. Seems like he's Jackie's student. Jackie looks for Daniel to help train the new student as well, because they're a lot alike, being a fish out of water. And that's one of the Miyagi-Do lessons. You know, when they're trying to catch the koi, they did that in season 4 of Cobra Kai. Mr. Han's got to be a Miyagi, because why would he be doing that with his student? It's a Miyagi-Do lesson. Yeah, it's definitely happening. It's definitely happening. And I think they are not connecting this to Cobra Kai, even if it's canon to the Miyagi verse. But it's probably a good thing, because you don't want anything ruined. I honestly don't know what's going on, but interesting to say the least. Because Finn, that could still be happening. Honestly, that could still be happening. I don't know what's going on, but I'm just gonna wait. I want to see this first look though. I'm really curious how it's gonna look. Honestly, at this point, you never know, but I don't know. I don't want him to be in it. Um, well, we want it to be a good movie. I think fans want to be proven wrong with this, especially because Cobra Kai brought everything where it is now, and the big three have done such a great job with Cobra Kai. So, uh, yeah, this is gonna be. I already have a video that's coming out about the Karate Kid film, but this is going to be added to that so we can talk more in depth about it. But if you guys want me to do another stream just to specifically talk about this, then we will see. But yeah, I don't know what to expect anymore. Do I watch Outer Banks? Hell no. I've never watched it. Well, no, because it doesn't add anything to the events of Cobra Kai. But if the big three were involved and they had like the core four involved and they had so much more, then I think that would make a lot of sense. Um, Other than that, I'm not entirely sure. I'm just gonna have a look if anything is on Instagram. Anything we haven't seen? Anything new? Well, I think they're already setting that up based on part one, and I don't know what else is to come. Okay, Deadline have just posted an article which might give us more info on what the first look was. I know we already got this description here, but let's see. Um, okay, here we go. Here we go. We have just got the whole description on this stuff. So I'm gonna share my screen. Deadline have just given us pretty much the whole thing. So sorry, just give me a second. So this is gonna be make or break it. So Sony may have skipped San Diego Comic Con, but they came to the Big Apple tonight, showing off exclusively to the room and not to anyone else the first trailer for Karate Kid Legends, which brings back not only OG's Ralph Macchio, Danny LaRusso. Do you mean Daniel LaRusso? From the original 1984 movie and Cobra Kai series, but also Jackie Chan's Mr. Han from the 2010 James Bond reboot. The film will reunite all the Karate Kid worlds. They're trying to merge it, basically. Karate Kid Legends opens May, blah, blah, blah. We already know this. Here we go. This is what we want to know. So, the trailer for Karate Kid Legends begins in a martial arts academy where Chan's martial arts instructor from the 2010 film shows up to recruit the movie's young star, Ben Wang. At the academy, we also get a first look at Macchio, as well as a glimpse of a portrait of Pat Morita's character from the original film. The action quickly switches to New York City and a montage showing the city in some of its most intimidating moments, including bullies on the subway, and Chan's voice is heard saying, "In your life, you only have one question. Is it worth fighting for or not?" One fight sequence shows Wang hurtling up a brick wall, parkour style, in an alley. Wait, so he's like a younger Jackie Chan. That's almost what it sounds like. In a calmer moment, he sits on a curb with Macchio, donning the movie's iconic. No way they've given him the fucking headband. What is going on? Why is he wearing Daniel's headband? It okay, if it's a different one, okay, but okay. In between scenes, including flashes of martial arts matches, words are flash on the screen. When families unite, a new legacy begins. What does that mean? Okay, is that it? Because they're going into Craven stuff now. Oh, yeah. I don't know what is going on here. It's yeah. I honestly, I'm not sure about that description. It might sound cool to people, but I don't know about this. Miguel was not in this. From what we know. I mean, the headband looks so different, but if it's a Miyagi Do headband, I don't know what they're doing. Um, that's the thing. So they're making they've either cherry picked Jackie Chan for the 2010 film and they put him in the Miyagi verse and a martial arts academy. So Mr. Han has a martial arts academy. So he shows up to recruit Ben Wang, but then they go to New York. So is Jackie's Mr. Han in New York already, or he's going to New York with? See, that's another thing as well. In life, you only have one question: is it worth fighting or not? I honestly don't know what to. What do you guys think? I want to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments. I really want to hear what you guys are saying. Yeah, I really hope this isn't the case because I know it's set way after Cobra Kai, as Ralph said, but him giving that headband has so much meaning to it. This new Karate Kid, he's gonna have to earn that. I'm just saying this right now. Honestly, I don't know what's going on, but this is what it is. So I'm gonna get all this info together. There might be someone might have put the footage out. Hopefully we'll see something. We could even see the trailer dropping in a few hours because it's after the panel. So I guess we'll find out. So I'm gonna head off now. Thank you guys for tuning in. I will let you know if anything drops. I will cover this, go more into detail. Just can't believe what I've read. I hope it's good, but I don't know what's going on right now. If anything, I just want to see the footage. There might be things that no one else has mentioned, although Deadline have given it very descriptively. So hopefully that helps us out, because this person on Twitter did not say anything about Martial Arts Academy and all these other things. So yeah, I guess someone will probably say something on Twitter about it. But yeah, I'm gonna head out. Thanks for joining. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.